Hey guys, Skewy here, and today's video, back to Gen 0, is basically showing you one of the best builds in this game, and why you should build your character this way, or at least have one character built this way. So the key to this build is survivability and longevity. It's basically geared two ways. You can have two specializations, and both of them depends on the situation. I've been using one more than the other, but that's only due to the fact that I've had buddies with me. So we're here, we're going to test out our survivability. Lately there's been no enemies at the airfield, so let's just see how it goes. The video could cut to a different place, so be wary. So first of all, we're just going to go through what I've got on my character as far as skills go. Now, a couple of them have just been given out because I was at the end of the run. I already built my character the way I wanted to. I had a couple spare, and I couldn't reach the ones I wanted to reach, so I just picked a few that I felt would be fun to test out. This was my second character. I did a bit of research when building this one, just for the simple fact that the first character I had skill points everywhere, and I really wanted to make a character that I'd stop dying so much. This was back when Gen 0 was less forgiving, and it was fucking hard. We come up in the hard ranks. And yeah, we were getting our asses kicked, so I built a survivability character. Of course, we have almost maxed out survival. So we've increased our stamina twofold, so plus 50% stamina. I do believe stamina needs a rework in this game, and hopefully they're doing one, but hopefully it's the one we want and the one we need. So the running, that is basically not to run away, but to strafe back and forth. Now you may have seen a couple of videos of how to dodge rockets and dodge videos and dodge bullets and rockets. You strafe side to side when they shoot, and if you time it perfectly, you can get in between the bullets and sort of shimmy around them. That was why I put that stat point on, just for the 30% back and forth. I miss a lot more bullets running back and forth, but that you've got to have that when you're at full stamina too, otherwise it doesn't really fucking work. Carrying capacity, just for the simple fact that I needed more bullets to kill back in the day when I had blue guns, purple guns. So that is very handy for more medkits, more flares, more bullets. I really only ever hold two guns at a time, just swap between two when I have the bullets. But if you're going to take down the Reaper and you need to take 3,000 bullets with you, carrying capacity is an absolute must. And in this game, you don't get much, considering what you have to carry and what you have to do. So then we've got to withstand stronger attacks. So now the dogs don't knock me down when they jump at me and use that power attack. That was merely to get to the end of this, but it is very helpful. The only thing that knocks me down now, I think, is the Reaper when he fucking nails me with his rockets, or maybe an Apocalypse tank. So it is handy not to get knocked over. I think cars exploding. I can talk English until I hit record, and then everything just goes to shit. So cars exploding knocked me over too, I remember that. Downstate is doubled. Now, if they make changes to stim shots and make them more viable to actually use picking up your mates, then this will be handy. But at the moment, I just get back up and spawn. So this one needs a revision with stim shots, but I only got this one to get this. Now, while the Survivor specialization is active, you may revive yourself once per combat encounter without the use of an adrenaline shot. That is pretty big, and at the start of the game, if you've got to this level, what does it take? 2, 4, 6, 8. So level 9, if you just go straight to it. Level 10-ish. Bang. Think level 10. Back when you were level 10, how much did you die? How much did you get your ass kicked? Well, now you've got a chance to get up and go again before you spawn. Very, very handy. That is a very, very good... All of this is worth going through to get to this. It's very good for survivability, especially if you have stim shots. You can go get up, pick your buddy up, and essentially you've both just got 2 extra rounds out of 1 stim shot. So that is very, very handy. I also went across and done the other path to a degree, which was your stamina recharge. I didn't notice this until I started a new character and went, wow, my stamina is so slow. But that's also dodging bullets, which adds to survivability, not so much running around like a crazy person. Increase your health, goes without saying. It adds to other skill points I've got on here, which I will show you. But extra health, extra survivability, no brainer. So decrease visibility. This one was more so I could get close with a shotgun, so I crouch down, run up to the enemy, start smacking them with shotguns and shit like that. It was more of an experiment path to get to this, which was just a little bit less noise. And it was just let me get in close while the other guys are shooting. Say if I respawn, I'm running up, all the enemies are distracted, I'll just pull out my shotgun and start peppering them at the back, doing a bit more damage. If I get downed, I can get back up and still stay in close range. So I was sort of a little bit of a tank slash berserker when I was running this. I'm running the other specialization at the moment. These skill points were nothing. They were just me trying shit. Base gas resistance, I was like, fuck it. It's the last level, level 31. I'll just chuck it on there. I just wanted to see what that did. That is very, very helpful with the Reaper, so I'm glad I did it. And just a little bit of extra XP. So those three there were just experiments because I didn't really want throw distance and accuracy because I don't use that many throwables, and if I do, they're flares. Grenades are a meme to me. If I get 70 of them, I just run in throwing grenades everywhere, and that's me, done till the grenades are gone. Or I break them down, mostly for bullets now. So the next skill tree is pretty fucking important for dealing damage to mix with the survival side of things you've just built. So this was the second branch I had, where I built all this up and went, well, what's the next one? So this was the one I picked due to the skill points under it. So reload time, always handy, always useful, especially with shotguns when it takes fucking forever to load. Lower bullet spread while moving. So to add with the stamina, moving back and forth, dodging, weaving the bullets, that spread while moving allows me to dodge bullets, stop, shoot a bit more accurately. It was just a better way to move around and avoid damage while giving damage. Increase my damage resistance. It's a no-brainer. If I have extra health, I want to be taking less damage. Why not? Why not tank ourselves right up? It does increase the amount of damage you take when you are actually getting your ass handed to you. It's less and less because you've got that extra health. Increase the amount of damage done to armor. So I've paired this up with my sniper rifle, my experimental sniper rifle, because it just pierces through armor. So it's plus 10% damage. It doesn't seem like much, but when you're attacking the Reaper or rivals with bullets, you're the guy aiming for the armor to take the armor off. So that's basically what if I'm not behind little enemies, I'm in front of the big ones, trying to distract them, dodge the bullets, and do damage to their front faces and their kneecaps. Like on the tanks, you've got that little piece of metal over them. Plus, it does a lot more damage to fuel tanks and so on and so forth. So this is increased amount of damage dealt when using automatic fire. So that's just to add to this one, lowers the bullet spread while moving, so I can strafe sideways and just hold the gun down. I often find myself not even ADSing with certain weapons and just peppering them real close. It's really handy with this build. But the one I've found the most effective, and I haven't taken it off yet because I can't seem to weigh out picking myself up again for free or doing this where increases my damage resistance with 25%. So that's huge for me. And like as you see in the picture, taking those rockets, it doesn't hurt you as much. The only thing that can one-tap me is the Reaper's melee attack, which I think it one-taps everything in the world. So that to me so far has been more worth it than being able to pick myself up. So just quickly before we end the video, I want to see if I can find anything. See, I told you there'd be nothing here. Alright. So the reason I brought the experimental hammer is to get in real close with them and really take some damage. And miss 100 times. Alright, let's go say hi to this tank. So I want to heal. Alright, let's go. So this guy's a prototype. Ooh, that is nice. So we're just going to go touch his butt. I just want you to pay attention to my health, because we're going to go through at the same time with my new character and see what he does. Okay, so he didn't kill me. He hit me with most of his bullets. See how good it is for dodging these rockets. See if I can get him to do chain gun. Come on, mate. That was a poor example. Fuck off. See how I just kept just out of the way of those bullets then? I'll go kill these dogs. Now you notice that dog just didn't bowl me over. So that's another... Ow, 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 ow. Alright, so you will notice I have survived quite a bit. It's not an absolute, like, tanky build, but it's as tanky as Gen 0 is going to get for you. You can survive more against these guys. As you can see, that's a better one. So you just time it right and you can get away from their bullets. Rockets don't even come close to you if you're vigilant. They're way too slow. So it's just a good way to sort of control the tank. He's trying his best to kill me, and I'm able... Look, I could heal here. So you can move around. The movement speed at a distance is really great. He'll fire more at me. So even on 9 health, I can survive a fair bit. So this build is very, very good. If you found yourself dying a lot to just these tanks in lower levels, you only need level 9 to max out one of the skill trees. And when playing with buddies, that doesn't take long at all. So either way, guys, that is the end of the video. I'm going to leave him to piss in his own pocket. I'll get my other character out. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you have any alteration feel that could be made to this build, or how your builds are. I'd love to see your builds and what you use on the regular. I possibly do not think I could go to any other build, just due to the fact I'm tanky and I do a lot of damage and take a lot of damage. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate it so much. Enjoy, and yeah, see you next time.